Welcome to the Home Service Expert, where each week, Tommy chats with world-class entrepreneurs and experts in various fields like marketing, sales, hiring, and leadership to find out what's really behind their success in business. Now, your host, the Home Service Millionaire, Tommy Mello.
And it's hard to build branding if you don't know what you're doing, but there's a science to it. And I love this. Give me one more tip. So you interview people, you start telling a story, a personal story. I think personal hits home. It's not like we do drug tests, we do background checks, we're open nights and weekends, and you know what I mean? That doesn't. Who doesn't do that?
Yeah. So familiarity.
It's a tough one.
English was my second language. I didn't learn English until I was 7. I spoke Chinese. I don't have an accent because my parents spoke to me in Chinese.
Hold on, there's two. There's Cantonese and Mandarin.
Yeah, I speak Mandarin.
Okay.
I'm an ABC, American-born Chinese.
Oh, okay.
I was born in Dayton, Ohio, America.
Nice.
So familiarity creates trust. And all the studies in psychology show that when there's proximity, so Mark and I have been in a lot of the same places, we're more likely to become friends. People that you went to school with, it could have been random that they were in that same class and they sat next to you, are more likely to become friends, and you trust them more. Why would you trust that your next door neighbor more than some other random person in the mall? They haven't proven anything, but people, when they see someone, they're more likely to trust them. So by getting that exposure enough times that you're able to go through know, like, and trust, and all of us are in the trust building business. Now the way we do that with poignant stories that reflect mission and meaning is something we call a why story. Now a why story has 3 components. It starts with when I was, then it goes to I believe that, and the last point is I am. So when I was 18, I dropped out of high school. I wanted to be a pro athlete for Nike. I ran cross country, but I couldn't make world qualifying times. Shelley Bridges, the internship coordinator, she rejected me and sent me this letter. I remember her saying, "We're sorry that we can't accept you," and my heart was crestfallen. But I had a mentor who taught me how to get into Nike, and it was about connections. And eventually we got a $1 million contract from Nike to do social ads and analytics. I believe that when you have a mentor, that they can open doors for you, and that other people who can coach you can help you get more done than you could otherwise. And a mentor is not a boss or a coworker or a wife. It's someone else who has expertise, who's done something that you want. And because of that, I am Dennis Yu, and I founded BlitzMetrics. And I love to be able to create mentorship at scale for other people. See, so those 3 components, and learn how to tell different stories. When I was, which gets straight to the point. You don't say, "Oh, hi, I'm Tommy Mello. I have a $45 million business." No. You have to engage them with the moment in time. You point the camera at a particular scene. Tell that story. Then what did you learn from that? Which reveals that the larger story, the picture from your heart. And then you say, I'm Tommy Mello. I run A1 Garage Store Services, and this is what I do.
And I think one of the core things about that is I think you got to relate to your audience.
Yeah.
So I don't say, "Man, when I was making $20 million, I say, "When I was mowing lawns."
Yeah.
And I was allergic to the grass.
Yeah.
So I knew I wasn't going to be a landscaper forever.
Yeah.
I believe that one day there would be something greater for me.
Yeah.
And because of that, I'm smarter and a better man today.
See, there you go. Those are the 3 components. Those are the same components that Pixar uses in their storytelling. So why is it that Pixar and Marvel and Disney, which are all owned by the same thing now, Disney, why is it they're able to create compelling stories? It's not because they have better CGI, more polygons per second rendering. It's because they follow the hero's journey. Because they're able to start with a why, where, like you said, people are able to relate, meaning empathy, meaning you identify with Rocky.
Like Aladdin.
Yeah.
Or Rocky, yeah.
And at the end, you want to see him beat up the big guy at the end. At the end, you want to see Harry Potter kill Voldemort. At the end, you want to see... So if you get people to relate to you...
Hero villain, yeah.
Yeah, they want to see you go through this typical... It's called the hero's journey. It's a 3-part Hollywood story arc. And if it'll work for motivational speakers, as you see people on stage, it'll work for people that watch movies and kids' films, it'll work for you as a local service business.
I think that's interesting because people sell this dream about you can be just like me, an internet marketer. And I'm so sick, and you guys do this, so I'm sorry, but I'm so sick of internet marketers being like, you could be a millionaire just like me, the 4-hour work week, you can live anywhere you want and run a business, and don't worry, sell this to everybody. And everybody's selling these agencies, and I'm like, you know what I do? I freaking fix garage doors. Let me tell you this, the average plumber is 47 years old. It's a dying breed. Enter this journey with me, because here's the deal. I make a lot of money, and I do fun things, and I love to work with my hands, and this isn't a bad career, and there's not a lot of us out there.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's going to be a lot of hard work, but it's going to be a huge payoff. And blue collar is not bad. It's great.
That's right.
And because you went to the military doesn't mean you're a dropout. It means you're a patriot. And I love that.
Love it.